Bossman Show. As promised, I told you we'd have on the show my man. Now he's at UMass. He's a minute man up there in Massachusetts. My man, Matt McCall. Coach, how you feeling up there in Massachusetts, man, all that cold weather, man? You know you're a warm weather boy like me.
Boss man, I'm looking out my window right now in the practice facility, and the snow's coming down sideways, boss man. So it's an adjustment for me. It's going to take some time. I got to get some winter clothes up here, maybe some snow boots. But obviously, man, really excited for this unbelievable opportunity for me, for my family, and ready to get to work, man. It's a special place, a lot of tradition, a lot of history, and really looking forward to this opportunity and getting to work.
I hear you, Coach, and I tell you, man, like for you, man, you 2 years of Chattanooga, laid a great foundation there. So, Coach, as you leave Chattanooga, how you feel like that's some foundation you laid there for the next coach coming in there, and how you going to move forward here with the Minutemen of UMass?
Well, obviously, I think Chattanooga is a special place. It'll always have a place near and dear to our heart. The relationships that we created there, the memories that we created, it's special. The players, the administration, the coaches, we'll always be indebted to all the people there in Chattanooga, and that's the hard part is when you leave a place, those memories and those people that you leave behind. But we'll have relationships that'll last us a lifetime. I know David Blackburn's going to get a terrific coach in there. You know, obviously there's 5 seniors that departed, so that coach gets in there is going to be able to really put his stamp on the program from a recruiting standpoint right when he walks in. And, you know, being up here, being at this great institution, this great university, obviously there's some terrific players in the program. We've got to kind of hit the ground running here, you know, with building our staff, with getting people in place, and hit the ground running in recruiting and obviously developing relationships with these guys and these players.
Exactly, Coach. And what about the UMass relationships that you built so far in AD there and the president that made you say, hey, I'm going to leave Chattanooga to come up here? Because I know it was hard for you to leave that school behind. So what about the administration up there at UMass who will say, hey, this is where I need to be at?
Well, I think there's a young athletic director that's hungry. He's similar age to me, and his vision for the program moving forward. People want basketball to be a winner. You know, it's a school, it's an area where, you know, basketball is really, really important. Not that other sports aren't important, but, you know, basketball is at the top of that list, and there's a pride and there's a passion for it. I think the resources and infrastructure that are in place here are through the roof. The practice facility, the arena. There's just so much to sell in recruiting that, you know, really makes this job one of the elite jobs in the Atlantic 10 and in the Northeast. And, you know, obviously one, you know, final factor for me is my wife being from up here, getting her closer back to home, being close to her family. You know, listen, as a coach, you're on the road a lot. There's a lot of lonely nights for her. And, you know, it's for her to be closer to her family, I think is great. And, you know, it means a lot to her to be back up here in the Northeast.
And speaking of your caring heart and your concern, I read where you took less money to give more money to your assistants and in the program. And what led you to make a decision, Coach, to make sure that your system's taken care of, that pool's a little bit higher, and the program has things that you can get to keep the basketball budget going forward and a positive in that black, not in the red?
Listen, I think you're only as good as the people around you, and you got to have really, 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 really good people around you that can recruit, that can scout, that can run individual workouts, that can invest and build relationships with your players. You're only as good as those people around you. And in order for this thing to get going in the direction that everybody wants it to, we got to have really, really high level people that operate at a high level to make this thing the best place possible.
I hear that, folks. I'm Matt McCall here on the Bossman Show. And, Coach, talk about recruiting a little bit here, Coach. It's a real far ground up there in the Northeast, Coach. A lot of great players up there. So, how are you going to sell this program to people in the Northeast to get them guys to stay home with you? And also making the school a national brand once again where guys say, hey, let's go play at UMass. I remember those guys, they went to the Final Four. Now they gave back up and come with a new head coach. So how are you going to promote the program going forward, Coach? Get the guys on the national level and the Northeast level to come and play for you guys and be in that A-10 and get you that championship that you won in A-10?
Well, I think first and foremost, we recruit to the school. It's one of the best public institutions in the country. We recruit to our facilities and our infrastructure. Our practice facility is one of the best ones, if not the best one in the Atlantic 10. And really recruit to our style, how we do things, how we operate, our style of play, but how we really invest in players both on and off the floor I think recruiting to all those things is important, and it's a big-time sell, and it's a fun brand of basketball. And the way we do things, I think guys really enjoy playing, and we'll continue to recruit to that and build around that, and hopefully can get some terrific high-level players that are also high-character kids in this program and move it forward.
And Coach, for the guys clear on the roster, what will you be doing the next few days to kind of get to know them a little bit better, get them to get a feel for you, and we get you to get on the court, those guys kind of see what you have before you get out there and recruit hard?
Yeah, man, I think it's the biggest thing is building trust. And the only way you can really build trust is starting to get in the gym with them and show them how things are going to be done. I think it's huge. I think it's big. And that's really what we're going to do here to hit the ground running is just start getting in the gym with them and really start to build relationships through that.
And I hear you. And Coach, looking at the A-10, I mean, those guys had teams in the tournament this year, multiple teams had tournaments. So what you feel about that league as a whole? You got Coach Grant's down there Dayton now as well. And so you feel like they can be one of the best leagues outside the Power Conference leagues is the A-10 because I feel like Rhode Island, VCU, and Dayton, you already got three solid teams. They add UMass to it and they're with you there. So how you feel about that league as a whole being one of the best conferences outside the Power 5?
Well, listen, man, it's a humbling experience because you just got terrific coaches, high-level coaches that have done terrific jobs already. There has been some turnover in the league, whether it's at VCU or Dayton, and those programs have both got really, really good coaches in place. So there'll be no nights off. We're going to have to bring it every single night, and that starts with the foundation we lay here, these first 90 days on the job.
And, Coach, looking at the NCAA tournament process, the selection process, Coach, do you feel like if we had a clear-cut what you need to do, whether it's top 50 wins, road wins, so you can kind of know as a league like yours, if you don't get the automatic bid, you may not get in. So you want to have that clear-cut, knowing what you need to do to make sure you can get best chance to get that at-large bid?
Well, I think the biggest thing is starting with the foundation that we lay here with how things are going to be done, how we're going to do things, not just on the floor with style of play, but off the floor and really holding guys accountable and doing the right thing. And then, once you get into the season, boss man, you got to be able to win some games in your non-league. You've got to be able to beat schools from Power 5 conferences. And then once you get into your league, night in and night out, competing for that regular season championship to put yourself in the best possible position towards the top of the A-10, to get yourself, an at-large bid into the NCAA tournament.
And, Coach, I was covering Georgia Tech up there in New York earlier this week for the NIT. And do you like this new rule maybe coming in, but the fouls resetting at 9:59, or do you want to go to quarters, or you still want to advance the ball? That's something you want to see the committee look at to maybe make the game even better than it already is right now, Coach?
Boss man, I gotta be honest with you. I'm not really paying that much close attention to any rule changes right now. It's been a whirlwind of a week. If they decide to make some changes, we'll adjust. And I know that they'll do what they feel is best for the game. I right now for me, I got to invest in these players. I got to hit the ground running and recruiting, and we got to build a staff. So that's my focus. I'll worry about the rules later on in the summer.
All right, now, Coach, because you mentioned Anthony Grant at Dayton. Now, how does it feel to compete against one of your good buddies in the business, somebody you've known for a long time, compete against him when you get in conference play, Coach? And that's going to be a thrill for you and Coach Donovan and all of you involved with that Florida tree.
Yeah, man, it's, obviously I have the utmost respect for Coach Grant. He's one of my mentors. When I finished being a graduate assistant at Florida, he offered me my first job at VCU. I have the utmost respect for him. He's a friend. I'm happy for him and his family. For him to get a chance and an opportunity to go back to his alma mater is terrific. You never like competing against your friends, especially when you're as close as me and him are. But, I couldn't be happier for him and his family. And, Coach Donovan said there's no question he's coming to that matchup when the two of us square off.
And final one for you, Coach, is I cover a lot of Hawk games. I know you got Wes Wilcox, really great. So, Coach, can you give us a story about Wes Wilcox, what it's like to be around, and how happy you are for him and what he's done with the Hawks now as a GM of the Hawks?
No, listen, man, Wes is one of the best. He's a guy that I look at kind of similar to myself that, has started at the bottom and completely worked himself all the way to the top through his work ethic, through the way he treats people. I think he's just, one of the best GMs in the country and in the NBA, and, really happy for him. And obviously me and him have a terrific relationship and just have the utmost respect for him, not just, the job he does as a GM, but for the type of person he is.
And Coach, before you go, I'm gonna tell you, Coach, I'm gonna send you some Kango hats, man. I got out some new shipments in. I'm gonna send some up your way, Coach. Make sure you keep your head warm up there, man. All that
Yeah,
cold weather.
Bossman, we got to keep my head warm up here. It's a little chilly, so you got an opportunity to send me more of those hats. We're going to need them up here, no question about it.
No doubt. Hey, Coach, congrats on your new job, man. I'm so happy for you, Coach. I look forward to seeing you real soon, man.
All right, brother. Appreciate you, Bossman.
All right, folks. It's Matt McCall here on the Bossman Show.
This is Skibo Beats.
For all your photo, video, and voiceover needs, check out the fine folks at Blueberry Productions. They will take good care of you. If you don't believe me, you can see for yourself. Check out their work at blueberryproductions.tv, the Facebook page, Blueberry Productions, also a Vimeo page, a YouTube page, and it's Blueberry, Blueberry, Prod on Twitter. Check them out today. Blueberry Productions, great people, great work, great service.
Fantasy football season is fast approaching, and if you're looking for an edge this season, you need to contact the guys at Draft Day Consultants. The concept is a simple one. Draft Day Consultants takes your requests and connects you with one of their trusted analysts, who then guide you through your draft, whether you just need a sounding board on decisions, or if you need them to conduct your entire draft. Draft Day Consultants has you covered. Every one of their consultants has a proven track record of success, and have conducted hundreds, even thousands of mock drafts. Thanks to this year-round research and analysis, the guys at DDC have an unmatched understanding of player values. So gain an edge on your league mates this season by hitting up draftdayconsultants.com. That's www.draftdayconsultants.com. Now get after it, fantasy footballers.
Hip-hop fans, I got a great album for you. The debut album from Family Grind ENT, True Speech and 313 Fresh. We're going to give you 2 discs, 33 songs of pure, genuine hip-hop. Album is available on iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, illstreetrex.com, and streaming live right now on Rhapsody, Beats Music, Spotify, Xbox Music, Slacker Radio, and SoundCloud. Check them out today. True Speech and 313 Fresh. Family Grind ENT. Believe in it. Get it.
Hello, my name is Travis Williams, President and CEO of Academics and Athletic Consulting, focusing on educating and empowering tomorrow's collegiate athletic leaders. My passion is for the education and genuine concern and care for today's student athlete. It's the centerpiece of my life's work. A college education, both in and out of the classroom, is a truly rewarding benefit. For more information on AAC, you can go to www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Once again, www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Or you can follow me on Facebook at Academics and Athletic Consulting, or Twitter at Coach TWill24, or Instagram Travis L. Williams 24. Or you can call me at 404-542-6079. Once again, AAC is very proud to partner with J.R. McHenry of the Bossman Radio Show, covering sports and entertainment across the country. Please tune in weekly for informative, entertaining, and expert analysis on today's sports and entertainment topics. Thank you.
Folks, he's back here in the Jared the Bossman Show. Was just joined by Matt McCall of UMass, new coach up there. Then we're joined by Joel Corey of CBSSports.com. Joel, how you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good. How you doing?
I can't complain, man. A good offseason for the NBA and the NFL, man. Just trying to get things ready for the playoff run, for the playoffs with the Hawks and the Falcons. Hope they get back to the Super Bowl one of these days. We don't know.
Hey, well, they've come a long way because when I went to Emory, there used to be bumper stickers that said "Go Braves" and "Take the Falcons with you." So that's a long way away from those days.
No, Joe, let me ask you, if you're just former agent, man, if you had a client with the Falcons, would they tell you probably they want to leave because they couldn't probably deal with it being back there, knowing what happened, knowing how hard it is to get back to Super Bowl hangover, just kind of steer them to go somewhere else or stay there and try to overcome what happened and do something with the Falcons?
Well, players go where money is. So all things being equal and they're comfortable in the situation, they'd want to stay. But if they were a free agent and there was more money available elsewhere, I'd say 9.5 times out of 10, they're going to chase the money, even if you're going to go play for the 49ers or the Browns, given that they're in a deep rebuild. But players like money more than anything else. That's one of their measuring sticks is in terms of respect in the locker room. So whenever a guy says it wasn't about the money, it's always about the money. Just be honest about it to me.
Exactly. I agree with you. And the kind of that same vein, man, because I talk about this a lot with different guys. The guy talk to you about the taxes of these different towns they play in, of whether they're going to play there or not, because, with California taxes, New York taxes or whatever, the guys maybe tell agents like, hey, how's it going to look somewhere else versus this based on what I'm getting taxed here? The guys really think about that when they're trying to get a good contract done?
Yes, you get into the higher levels, you have it come up more and more because that's something we used to do with the use of one of the accounts the players had because tax returns for athletes are much different than the average person because various states will tax the income from when they play in that particular state. So they got to file multiple state income returns. They get the credit back on their home state. So we'd have those guys run the numbers to see what you would need gross in a California franchise versus a Florida one, since Florida has no state tax. Because the guys who are going to really benefit, and it won't be for a couple of years, is the Raiders moving from the Bay Area to Nevada, Las Vegas. There's no state income tax in Nevada. Plus, the cost of living is so much cheaper in Las Vegas than it is in the more affluent Bay Area places. So they're going to see a real benefit to their overall net dollars making that move.
Yeah, and speaking of these moves, Joel, do you feel like that the moving is now over for a while now with the Raiders going to Vegas, the Chargers going to L.A., the Rams already been there last year. So you think the moving's done now? And you feel like the next move would probably be to threaten and use London as a way to get you somebody to build a stadium for the NFL now?
I've jokingly said the past couple of years at some point we're going to have the London Jaguars because they play almost every year a game in London, and their owner owns one of the Premier League soccer teams. So I think ultimately they may relocate from Jacksonville to London, and logistically I think it would have to work where they'd be headquartered someplace on the East Coast, probably in Florida, and play maybe 3-4 games at a time at home, and then have 3-4 games at a time away. But the real problem would be if you ever had a team in London that was really good and was hosting a playoff game. I don't know how that would work.
Oh, God, yeah. That's to be like the travel nightmare of the century, trying to travel 8 hours for a playoff game, then travel back and have to play somewhere else. Oh, my God. Yeah, I think that's the problem for me, probably, but hey, the travel is how the guys will be tired from the other team and the London team, wherever they may be so out of gas. It's just from jet lag all the time.
Plus, also, the taxes over there are so much more greater than they are here. So I don't know if they have to have some sort of subsidy or what, because the players would really get hit. The reverse of what happens going to California and Nevada, having income being in the United Kingdom, Great Britain. So there are some ancillary factors that have to be worked out besides just physically relocating.
Yes, indeed. Folks, joined by Joel Corey, CBS Sports here on the Bossman Show. I want to talk to you about Tony Romo because I've been keeping up with this. I'm a Cowboy fan at heart. You know, I'm here in Atlanta. I'm really a Cowboy fan. I know that's hard for shocking to hear this, Joel, but I'm a Cowboy fan. So, yeah. Jerry Jones talked about the do-right rule by Tony Romo, but he agreed that he was going to release him before the free agency started, then he didn't do it. And now he's holding him hostage pretty much, and it's kind of crazy because the OTA started in about 2 weeks. You don't want him coming through those doors there and causing a rift with the team because I've heard multiple reports that he's not talking to Jason Garrett at all. He's kind of distancing himself from the team. So why would Jerry Jones, Stephen Jones, hold this guy hostage knowing that it's going to get worse as the more you keep him around?
Well, I was first surprised that he announced his do-right rule, which he's just paying lip service to because Romo's still Dallas Cowboy. Because I always expect that teams will do what's in their best interest on their own timetable unless compelled to do otherwise. So no one's going to really begrudge Jerry for trying to get a draft pick from whether it's the Texans, the Broncos, or whomever. But at some point, you come to the realization there is no trade market, and if you don't want him around, you cut him. You really don't want Tony Romo showing up for the start of the off-season workout program if he's not going to be a part of the team for a couple of reasons. One, it would be awkward for everyone, and he could make it even more awkward by being someone who's just hard to be around. And sometimes that's the easiest way to get your way and get out of town. And two, if he got hurt working out for Dallas, they could be stuck with his $14 million salary, which would come off the books if they cut him if it's a serious enough injury. And then instead of getting some cap relief, which would be $5.1 million or $10.7 in 2017, depending upon how they, or 14, depending upon how they cut him, they'd be stuck with the current $24.7 million cap number on the books. So I see more harm than good coming out of that, trying to wait or try to create a non-existent trade market to try to get a late-round pick for him. So it'll be interesting to see if Romo does show up and how they handle it if he does.
Yeah, because I feel like if he shows up, it's obvious he's a better quarterback than Dak Prescott. It's pretty obvious he's better. You know, everybody knows that in Dallas that he's better. But Dak is the young stud. They want to groom him and grow him as well. But he could say, let's compete, Dak. And he could really get very tense down in Dallas because I even read some stories where they say him and Dak have kind of had some tense moments there, which I can only imagine. You know, so Jerry Jones is pretty much playing on fire right now here with Tony Romo.
Yeah, you hit the nail on the head. He is playing on fire. Because you're right. What if Tony shows up and he handled the demotion or conceding his job with the utmost class last year? What if he comes back and goes, no, if you're not going to release me, then let's open the job up and let the best man win. I think it's me. They don't need that because last year he could have been a huge distraction in the locker room and derailed their season, but he did them a huge favor by not saying a word and accepting being a backup quarterback. If he comes in and has the mindset, I'm here to compete, I don't think they wouldn't want him around, particularly since Prescott is now the guy. You don't want to have that distraction, even if it is just a few weeks in the off season.
Exactly, and the Cowboys' cap situation is not that great. Witten just did a deal, but we don't know what the details are of the deal. Probably, have you seen?
I know that. Yeah, I know the details. He was going in the final year of his contract. His cap number hasn't changed yet. They tacked on 4 non-guaranteed years, but what the Cowboys and other teams have been starting to do over the past 10, 15 years is they stick a clause in there which gives them a discretionary right to convert base salary to signing bonus, and the player has to sign the new deal once they do the conversion. So they needed the year. So at some point this offseason, if they want to, they can take part of his base salary, turn it into signing bonus, prorate it over the 5 years, the current year and the 4 new years to get cap relief. That's their main consideration for doing it, since there's no guaranteed money after this year. So, and Witten's not getting a raise for 2017 for tacking on the 4 years. It's a very team-friendly 4-year extension, so they could cut him or he could retire at the end of the year, and they wouldn't be any worse off, except for the money that they presumably at some point will convert to signing bonus. That would be a cap charge in 2018 if he's not around.
Now, Joe, for a lot, I get a lot of fans who say, "Why the Cowboys letting people go, and letting people do this?" Can you explain to the listeners here about the salary cap? How they're paying for their top flight players, but you can't pay everybody. You can't work everybody under a hard cap. Not the NBA was a soft cap. You kind of go over the cap to sign your own guys. So, could you kind of explain how the Cowboys are using that as cap space on their best players and having a good team around their best nucleus, not just trying to keep Barry Church really wasn't that great of a safety or a Wilcox? Can I give those Cowboy fans here in Atlanta that kind of clear picture that I've been trying to tell them for the last, I don't know how many weeks and years?
Well, part of the thing is the Cowboys are one of your most aggressive teams in how they manage the cap. That they like to rob Peter to pay Paul, kick the can down the road, and approach it like it's a credit card where I'm not going to pay for something today. I'm going to pay for it later and make the minimum payment, so it ultimately costs more in the long run because of the interest. I'm talking about the credit card. What they do is they'll convert base salary into signing bonus and put off cap obligations into the future. That's why they don't have any cap room going into off seasons. And this off season, they were $13 million over the cap and had to restructure Tyron Smith for the third straight year. Travis Frederick restructured his contract just to get under the cap, which meant there was no way they were ever going to be able to keep Morris Claiborne, Brandon Carr, or Barry Church because they were going to command too much money. And Ronald Leary was as good as gone as well. You have Lyle Collins, who was supposed to be a starter anyway. So Dallas really needs a great draft in order to make up for some of the losses. I'm not calling Nolan Carroll the answer to your cornerback problems because Philadelphia cornerback was a big deficiency, and they didn't make any real effort to re-sign him.
Exactly. And Joe, if you could, when they do these contracts, like say the Bryce Butler contract is like a 1 year, $1.1 million deal, or those deals they did with like Stephen Paya and all those kind of guys, how do they structure their contract to make it fit under the cap? Is that more so they try to put that dummy year at the back of it, just kind of spread that bonus out, or they kind of take all the hit in 1 year? How do they kind of structure those contracts right there, Joe?
Yeah, well, Dallas, when they had to take that cap penalty in 2012 with Brandon Carr's contract, they had a 6th year which was automatically voidable, so they could stretch out the signing bonus. And when they restructured the 2nd year, so they could have another year to stretch out the signing bonus. You see some teams who are more aggressive in managing the cap, like New Orleans, do that. Like Nick Fairley's deal was really a 1-year deal, but it had a couple of dummy years which could automatically void on a certain date, so there's a cap charge for them. They did that with Drew Brees' 1-year extension. He's got 3 dummy years on his deal. So if they don't do anything with Drew Brees before the middle of February 2018, then those 3 dummy years are going to go away, and they're going to have an $18 million cap charge for Drew Brees and then have to re-sign him. And if he goes someplace else, he may have the highest cap charge on the team playing someplace else in 2018. So it all depends on how you manage the cap. And some teams push the envelope more than others. Dallas is one of those offenders. New Orleans is one of those offenders. And that's fine, and it'll work as long as the cap goes up annually the way it has been, a good 7-8%. But the day the cap is stagnant and it's flat, that becomes a major problem, and you're going to have a ton of guys who get released because they can't afford them cap-wise. But fortunately, we've had good cap growth past few years, and that should stay the same for the next couple of years at least.
I'll turn to NBA, Joe. I was on something interesting that kind of caught my attention is how the Pacers cut Rodney Stuckey because he had a date in his contract to where it would automatically kick in for next year, which is a few days before they released him. So why would an agent actually agree to that contract, knowing that they could probably cut him before the season's over with and not guarantee that next year? Was that kind of us, hey, we're gonna take a roll of dice with that deal, or was that kind of like, let's take it while we can, see if they'll just not do it? So can you talk about that deal a little bit with Stuckey and the Pacers?
Yeah, well, just generally that concept, you see that more with your fringe or marginal guys, because you'll see each year guys sign 1-year deals that have either a guarantee if they make it out of training camp, the salary becomes guaranteed, or you'll see a lot of guys, and pay attention to this from now on, right around January 7th, 8th, 9th, you'll see a bunch of guys get released, because in the collective bargaining agreement, if you're on the roster January 10th, and your contract wasn't guaranteed, then it becomes guaranteed by the CBA. So you'll see guys get released at that point. And then after January 10th, you can start signing guys to 10-day contracts. So, yeah, you'll see some guys like in Stuckey's case that'll have a guarantee in the actual contract where if he played well, it would have been a no-brainer for the team to pick it up. But particularly you'll see that with guys who are trying to reprove themselves, or maybe it's a long-term deal, and then in the last year of the deal, there'll be a mechanism where the contract for the next year becomes guaranteed by a certain date. But you won't see that more for your superstars. If anything, they may have a player option to terminate the deal at their discretion as opposed to anything else.
Speaking of a player option, Paul Millsap has a player option this offseason. He's going to probably decline it. Do you see Atlanta Hawks actually giving Paul Millsap the max contract of 5 years, $209 million? They didn't want to give Al Horford 5 years, $153. I think Paul Millsap is a goner. I don't think he'll be back next year. Do you thought the Hawks should have maybe went with total rebuild with Dwight Howard's, with Dennis Schroeder just trying to rebuild it, trying to run it and keep it going the way they tried this year, and it kind of filled out on them. They had the 5th seed still, didn't make any traction in the Eastern Conference, so they kind of blew that thing up. So how you feel about this situation with the Millsap contract kind of leading the Hawks down a different road here?
Well, this year in the East, just get in and see what happens, because Cleveland can't guard anybody, so there's no guarantee we're going to get a rematch like everyone anticipated in the preseason. But, yeah, I have a hard time seeing the Hawks pay what is the new max money for Paul Millsap. He's a very good player, but when you start talking $40 million a year, you start scratching your head and you start thinking that's really money reserved for like the LeBrons, the Kevin Durant's, the James Hardens of the world. So knowing that the cap's going to keep going up the way it is, maybe it would have made more sense just to keep Al Horford and pay his max, because it's going to be a lot lower than the max in the future. But if they don't make a decent playoff run, maybe it's time to kind of blow it up and start over, because the worst place you want to be in the NBA is be good enough to make the playoffs but not make a major playoff run, because you're kind of in limbo, because you'll never get a good enough draft pick to get a real impact player when you're picking outside the lottery, and you're also not good enough to be a team which can really contend. So if the Hawks' regular season is any indication of what happens in the playoffs, they're going to have to rethink. They may have to think about blowing it up.
If I went for you, Joe, is looking at the Hawks roster. Cephalos's is a free agent, so it's Hardaway Jr. a free agent as well. Chris Humphries is a free agent. Paul Millsap is a free agent. A lot of the Mike Dunleavy is a free agent as well at the end of the year. A lot of the guys that the core dudes is over free agent. So I think by default the Hawks have to rebuild next year anyway, because they can't pay everybody that's free agent right now. And I think the first time I was at Paul Millsap but I just think, man, you can't pay that guy. You should have paid Al Horford. I think Coach Bud and Mr. Wilcox maybe overplayed their hand right there, and then it kind of stuck. It kind of crapped out a little bit there and messed that one up.
Yeah, because you're not getting – if you were getting the Dwight Howard that was in Orlando, then you'd have a piece where you probably have a top 2 or 3 seed, and maybe have the top seed in the East the way the records have worked out. But – with all the all the expiring contracts, and then trading Korver to Cleveland, it kind of sends a signal that maybe you are going to go in the rebuilding mode, because the composition of the team could be a lot different next year than this year, and particularly if you don't pay Millsap the money he's going to think he deserves. Because to me, the worst thing you can do is panic and pay someone max money when they're not a max player, because to me, you're not going to get that type of value from that player, and that makes it hard for you to bring in the other pieces at the appropriate amounts of money when you've got him making someone making max money when they really shouldn't.
You got that right. Joel, thank you for your time again today. It's been great talking to you here on the show. Have you on again once more. I look forward to doing what you again down the road, okay, man?
All right, sounds good. Thanks for having me.
All right, folks, that's Joel Corey here on the Bossman Show.
All your photo, video, and voiceover needs, check out the fine folks at Blueberry Productions. They will take good care of you. If you don't believe me, you can see for yourself. Check out their work at blueberryproductions.tv, the Facebook page, Blueberry Productions, also a Vimeo page, a YouTube page, and it's Blueberry, BLUBERRY, Prod on Twitter. Check them out today. Blueberry Productions, great people, great work, great service.
Fantasy football season is fast approaching, and if you're looking for an edge this season, you need to contact the guys at Draft Day Consultants. The concept is a simple one. Draft Day Consultants takes your requests and connects you with one of their trusted analysts, who then guide you through your draft, whether you just need a sounding board on decisions, or if you need them to conduct your entire draft. Draft Day Consultants has you covered. Every one of their consultants has a proven track record of success, and have conducted hundreds, even thousands of mock drafts. Thanks to this year-round research and analysis, the guys at DDC have an unmatched understanding of player values. So gain an edge on your league mates this season by hitting up draftdayconsultants.com. That's www.draftdayconsultants.com. Now get after it, fantasy footballers.
Hip-hop fans, I got a great album for you. The debut album from Family Grind ENT, True Speech and 313 Fresh. We're going to give you 2 discs, 33 songs of pure, genuine hip-hop. Albums available on iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, illstreetrex.com, and streaming live right now on Rhapsody, Beats Music, Spotify, Xbox Music, Slacker Radio, and SoundCloud. Check them out today. True Speech and 313 Fresh. Family Grind ENT. Believe in it. Get it.
Hello, my name is Travis Williams, President and CEO of Academics and Athletic Consulting, focusing on educating and empowering tomorrow's collegiate athletic leaders. My passion is for the education and genuine concern and care for today's student athlete. It's the centerpiece of my life's work. A college education, both in and out of the classroom, is a truly rewarding benefit. For more information on AAC, you can go to www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Once again, www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Or you can follow me on Facebook at Academics and Athletic Consulting, or Twitter at Coach TWill24, or Instagram Travis L. Williams 24. Or you can call me at 404-542-6079. Once again, AAC is very proud to partner with J.R. McHenry of the Bossman Radio Show, covering sports and entertainment across the country. Please tune in weekly for informative, entertaining, and expert analysis on today's sports and entertainment topics. Thank you.
Bossman Show. We had a great show for you so far today. We talked to Matt McCall, new coach of the Last Minute Men. We got my man Joel Corey, CBSSports.com, talking about the Dallas Cowboys salary cap and contracts. Now it is time for this week's listener emails, and I bring in my girl Jay Monique to read the emails. Jay, what is good with you?
Hey, it's your girl. Email time. Hey.
Yeah, email time, which means that I won't see my name for about the next 20 minutes probably correctly. So, Jay, let me know what I got to hear about today.
All right, listener email. Brooklyn and Olivia Mayock.
Wow.
Whoa. Okay. Brooklyn, you may understand more than Olivia. I hate when these Johnson having things like myself be in waste room and they want to check out my Johnson while I'm wasting. What's their deal? I want to ouch them. Let me know. Randy in Montclair.
Randy, her name's not, quote, Brooklyn. Her name ain't, quote, Olivia. But I do understand more than, quote, Olivia does, or whoever you want to call her is. What he's trying to say is he hates when he be in the bathroom when others want to check out your Johnson while you taking a leak. And that's a problem. First of all, why you checking out my junk? Why you looking over at my Johnson? Just do your business, get out, and let's be done. You know, we're not here trying to compare sizes here because they don't mind. You know what I'm saying? What's their deal? I don't know what their deal is, Randy. What's your deal? Brooklyn Olivia? What is your deal, my man? You want to ouch them? I want to ouch you. I'm going to tell you that right now, my man. Get my name right. Brooklyn ain't my name. I hate Brooklyn for various reasons. Where they talk up there. I'm good at Olivia. Who the hell is that? Who's Mayock? Get out of here, man. Look, look at your Johnson, ask somebody looking at your package, and move on with your day, my man. Simple as that.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. Who's Olivia in Brooklyn? It's like nobody here is named Brooklyn and Olivia. Oh, my gosh. I could have sworn we went over this. And who knows? Maybe the other guys are gay or, you know, on the DL. Why they're looking at your Johnson? Because there is a problem with another guy looking at somebody else's Johnson. You know what I mean? Know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so you should keep your head down when you at the restaurant. You don't keep your head down. Don't be looking over. Head straight. North, south, not east and west. North, south only.
Exactly.
Randy,
listener email.
Get out of here. Get your mind right too, Randy.
Listener email. Mike and Michelle. Okay, you know what? Circle me on this one. I'd be a part of a church. They attorneying as hell. It's just so annoying peeling with them. And make not walnuts to church. They trick me like I'm kid or something. I'm 32. Just because Isner a part of church sin, I was a small thing don't mean ID with they talk. In this new world, I need it. Word up. Devin Ricky Carlos in Texas.
What the hell is that, Devin Ricky? What the hell is that? I mean, not about the circuit. Who is Mike? Who is Mike and Michelle? That's my first question to you, my man. Circle you. What does that even mean? Are you a test? Are you like on a standardized test? Are you a pencil to color you in? Like circle me? What are you? I be part of a church. I get that. They attorney. What does that mean? Attorneying? I don't get that. Toying, pulling, maybe not want to. If I may can infer what you're trying to say, maybe they get on your nerves in church, maybe something like that. Hey, go to another church, my man. You try to get your kid or something, go to another church, my man. Tell them to get off and go to hell. I don't know what you mean by donut thing. Talk, I can't. This is my other problem. What is this new world? Did I miss the memo about a new world? Did I miss this memo, Jay?
No, you didn't miss no memo because I didn't know there was a new world either. I'm lost.
Okay. Word up. Are you cameo, my man? Word up. And fine and thin. And you can't send a good email, so you have bad takes. Word up.
Oh. I mean, I don't understand how he sends his email and at the end he says word up after talking about the church. Because I'm assuming that I don't get circle me on this one. I don't get what that even means. And maybe I missed the memo on that too. But from what I understand, he's part of a church, and when he says they attorneying as hell, I'm assuming annoying, and it's annoying dealing with them. How do you appealing out of dealing? I don't get it, but okay. And I believe it makes him not want to go to church, and they talk to him like he's a kid or something, and he's 32 years old. Just because he's part of a church, I don't get the part, I was a small thing, donut. Maybe he means does not.
Yeah, I hope.
But But I don't know what he means, but all I'm getting out of this is that he goes to this church, and they're annoying as hell, and they keep on talking to him like a kid. Okay, just mind your business. You going there to serve the Lord, my man. You ain't going there to serve them. Fuck them.
Or he can leave and go find another church. That don't
Exactly. This church is around every corner. So you don't like that church? Go to another church where they'll treat you with more respect and not talk to you like you were a kid. Listener email, Tree 4 and 3rd D. I'm done.
What? I'm done at that already.
Okay. All right. Back up. Bring it to me. Deep in the night. Trouble, take me there. That way. Tie up the back hairball. Warm up and out. Got the block. Raheem in the low side tee.
Sir! What's your deal? That was nothing. That was a bunch of nothing, my man. What are you talking about? What's a tree for a 3rd D? What the hell does that mean? The rest of the email, I don't care about your email. What are you talking about? And where's the low side tea? Are you at the tea party? What the hell you mean? Are you with Brit? Come on over a tea party? What are you talking about, my man? Are you lost? Are you gone? Oh my God, that's terrible. I have nothing for this man. I have nothing for that crap. That's terrible. Awful.
Yeah, it's like, really, my man? It's like, what are you trying to do? Like, you trying to write some lyrics? Because that's what it looks like. You trying to write some lyrics and get a record deal signed? My man, we cannot help you. And if these are some lyrics, oh, gosh, get you a ghostwriter.
Yeah, I mean, before you even get started, you are the worst of the day already, my man. You're the worst right now already. I'm going to go and call it, because that crap is, I don't know what the hell that crap is.
Neither do I.
No, sir, Raheem, go to hell. Good day. Next.
Exactly. Listener email, Bob Boss and Ray Monique. Look at these clowns at my employer that warming up fish and buying fish, and it's funking up the office, and it seeks out of the break room and lounging the rest of the day. What's wrong with them? They breathe, got to stink. How you be up on fish at employment yours? Alamo, Caldwell, and Bacco.
Where the hell's Bacco at? I missed that memo too. That's why I'm Bacco I'm not aware of.
What's a Bacco?
I mean, what state? Look here. Your town is weird. Tell me your damn state. That helps me out a lot. Because I don't know what Bacco is. I don't know what it is. But, okay. When I worked at a different station, I had this issue with my different station today where they would have people who would bring fish to the office, to the station, stump it up. We'd have a meeting about it. Like, hey, bring foods that don't have lingering odd smells to make people sick to their stomachs. And since it was hot outside, a warm office mixed with fish, not a good look.
Mm-hmm. I know.
They should not be bringing fish to work. That's like an unofficial rule. No fish at work. I mean, eat your Captain D's or Red Lobster, wherever the hell you at in the car. Don't bring it inside the office. That's terrible. What's wrong with them? They're stupid. What's wrong with you for sending me a bad email with our names messed up? What's wrong with you, my man? But still, I get you. They brief. That mean that breath gotta stink. Yeah, it does stink, man. And yeah, you shouldn't bring fish to work for the 12 hours. I agree. I agree with your takes, but my man, the names and some of your words, man. Come on, you're a grown man. Break is not spelled B-A-R-K-E. B-A-R-E-A-K, my man. Come on. Get together. I agree with you. They're wrong. They're stupid. They're jabronis. They're monkey joes. Ask what the deal is. Tell them to get out of here and jump in the river, please. But my man, next time, come better, please.
Exactly. The sad part is he got our names more closer than the other ones did. That's the sad part. But yeah, break room isn't spelled B-R-A-K-E. This ain't car brakes. Come on now, we're not mechanics.
Exactly, like my man.
But I do agree with the fish though. Like, I mean, I've worked at some places where people would bring food that just like smells like the rest of the day, and it's like you're trying to get through an 8-hour day at work, and it's just not cool. So yes, I have to agree with that. It's like, eat that stuff at home. I mean, there's so many things to bring to lunch, for a break at work. I mean, There's no reason for that. Bring some spaghetti or something.
Exactly.
Listener email, 55 by 84. Okay.
What? What? What?
Serious.
What? 55. Oh my God.
Oh, the email's even dumber. You got some passes to the fair and concert? You radio people have to hook up. I know it. Bless the listener. Let me kiss 84 point. I saw 84's picks. 84 can get it. Hell, can 84 be my date? 84, let's do it. 5 times give the radio prize to 84. Almonds include that 84. Hold it down, 55. I'm out. Andre in Philadelphia.
Sir, what in the hell is your deal? What in God's name are you talking about? 55 by 84 without damn fractions, my man. Without a fraction, without a math book, without a professor. What in the hell is wrong with you? 55 by 84? What? What passes do we have? What hookup do we have, my man? Bless you with knowledge, my man. You're an idiot. You're just gone. You're a monkey, Joe. You're a jabroni. Get your mind right, my man. Me kiss 84. Kiss 8. Who's 84? You gotta kiss a number, my man? You want some lumber? 84 Lumber Company? What the hell wrong with you? Trying to pick what lumber, my man? You don't tell you wood can get it, my man? You want some wood? Be your date? You want wood to be your date, huh? What, man? Get out of here, man. Hold that. How you hold nothing, dude? Yeah, you out. You out of your mind. You shouldn't be out of this world. You should be in a mental hospital, my man. You are lost and cannot be found. Yes, you are out there. You are out. You are lost. You are a lost cause, a lost file. And all I know is, my man, never write this show again. But you will get clowned.
Yeah, because he's on some jabroni stuff right there. I'm assuming I'm 84 and you're 55. Where you got these numbers from? I don't know. Is this numerology? Like, what's going on? And I'm confused. I mean, never had somebody address us 55 by 84.
How do you type that mess even? Send that crap over. That's my thing.
Yeah, like he's really referring to us as numbers. Not only that, but I got some passes to a fair and concert. Okay, if we did, what makes you think you won't get them?
Exactly.
Bless the listener. We ain't blessing you with nothing. You can't even get our names. You referring to us as numbers. How low down are you? I mean, come on. Ain't nobody here named no 55 or 84. And 84 can get it. If you're referring to me, no. Not from you, bro.
Exactly. Like, my man, please. Go to hell. Like, seriously. First trade down. Go to hell in the handbasket, please. Seriously. Seriously. Hell in the handbasket, my man. Seriously. Siri. Us. Woo. That one was terrible too. So, Jay, what is your take on today's emails?
I gotta say 5584 was the worst one. Hands down.
5584. What kind of take is that? I can't even. Where do you come up with that? Where did he get that from?
I don't get it if it was from a rap song or I don't know. Numerology. I don't know.
Man. Woo! Yeah, my man. You lost cause. Yeah, you are the worst of the day. Seriously. So, folks, if you want to be read in a good way, send good emails to holla at BossmanRadioShow.com. That's HOLLA at BossmanRadioShow.com. And me and Jay will read them on the air if they're good enough to make it to the air. Or if they're bad enough to make it to the air. We will clown you for that. So you can get clown or praise. You make your choice. You can get clown or praise when you type this radio program. Understand something. You send it over. If I think it's a horrible email, you're going to get clowned about it. If it's a good email, I'll take it's a good email. So I can see. Do that for us, please. And come on after the break. It's J.C. Smith with the Boss Report. So for this Boss and Jay on your radio, we are out. Catch you next week on the emails. J.C. Smith up next after the break.
For all your photo, video, and voiceover needs, check out the fine folks at Blueberry Productions. They will take good care of you. If you don't believe me, you can see for yourself. Check out their work at blueberryproductions.tv, the Facebook page, Blueberry Productions, also a Vimeo page, a YouTube page, and it's Blueberry, BLUBERRY, Prod on Twitter. Check them out today. Blueberry Productions, great people, great work, great service.
Fantasy football season is fast approaching, and if you're looking for an edge this season, you need to contact the guys at Draft Day Consultants. The concept is a simple one. Draft Day Consultants takes your requests and connects you with one of their trusted analysts, who then guide you through your draft. Whether you just need a sounding board on decisions, or if you need them to conduct your entire draft, Draft Day Consultants has you covered. Every one of their consultants has a proven track record of success, and have conducted hundreds, even thousands of mock drafts. Thanks to this year-round research and analysis, the guys at DDC have an unmatched understanding of player values. So gain an edge on your league mates this season by hitting up draftdayconsultants.com. That's www.draftdayconsultants.com. Now get after it, fantasy footballers.
Hip-hop fans, I got a great album for you. The debut album from Family Grind ENT, True Speech and 313 Fresh. We're going to give you 2 discs, 33 songs of pure, genuine hip-hop. Albums available on iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, illstreetrex.com, and streaming live right now on Rhapsody, Beats Music, Spotify, Xbox Music, Slacker Radio, and SoundCloud. Check them out today, True Speech and 313 Fresh, Family Grind ENT. Believe in it, get it.
Hello, my name is Travis Williams, President and CEO of Academics and Athletic Consulting, focusing on educating and empowering tomorrow's collegiate athletic leaders. My passion is for the education and genuine concern and care for today's student athlete. It's the centerpiece of my life's work. A college education, both in and out of the classroom, is a truly rewarding benefit. For more information on AAC, you can go to www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Once again, www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Or you can follow me on Facebook at Academics and Athletic Consulting, or Twitter at Coach TWill24, or Instagram Travis L. Williams 24. Or you can call me at 404-542-6079. Once again, AAC is very proud to partner with J.R. McHenry of the Bossman Radio Show, covering sports and entertainment across the country. Please tune in weekly for informative, entertaining, and expert analysis on today's sports and entertainment topics. Thank you.
Productions.
Back in the Jar the Bossman Show, we're joined by Matt McCall of UMass, joined by Joel Corey, CBS Sports, and Jay Monique with the emails. Now we're joined by the PD at Karaoke out of Memphis, Tennessee, my man, J.C. Smith. What's good, bro?
What up, boss? We in here, man, trying to knock out another boss report, man, and Lord, Donald Trump and bomb Syria, man. We head to war, bro.
World War III, courtesy of the Cheeto himself, the orange one,
Bruh.
Donald Jabroni Trump.
Man, I better go and gas up the Cadillac now, man. Gas will be $5 a gallon this weekend, right?
Already. I'm glad I drive a Kia, bro. I drive a Kia.
Yeah, man. That's what got me a Kia, man. Damn.
Exactly. Well, folks, you've been waiting on it. It's time for it. It's here. It's about sport. All right, bro. First story is this. We have an Alcoholics Anonymous. We have drunk kindergarten teacher in Georgia, right here in my backyard, arrested after packing a pistol around her pupils and letting them suck on her nipples.
Wait a minute. Go back, Bob. I'll make you go back on the first report, man. You know it's crazy.
Yeah. Alcoholics Anonymous, we have a drunk kindergarten teacher in Georgia right here in my backyard arrested for packing a pistol around her pupils and letting them suck on her nipples.
Okay, see, I had missed the Alcoholics Anonymous part. I thought you said, I heard the teachers. I'm thinking she was in class doing this.
She was.
Okay, so she's at She was in class?
Yeah.
Bruh, man. I don't even know what to tell you on this one, man. There's so many things wrong with this. I'm so through with this ball sport tonight. You hear me, man? I don't even know where to go with that one, dog.
I told you it's going to be crazy. I told you.
And this is Georgia and not Florida, huh?
Georgia. Oh, look, it happened 20 miles from my house, man.
Bruh. All right, I already know she had to be white, right? I know she got to be white.
She wasn't.
Oh, no. Man, what is going on, man? Dog, she wasn't white. Oh, man. See, you messed up everything I thought was right with this world, man. We don't do that. We don't do that, man. That can't be us, man. That can't be us.
Oh, nah, she's one of us, brother.
Oh, man. You seen the picture?
I did.
Wow.
She has some 38 double D's with those Reese's Cup nipples.
Get out of here, man.
Those Milky Way nipples. Or Sugar Daddy nipples. I don't want to call it. She had those.
That's crazy, man. Hey. Well, hey, man. So obviously she got some issues, man. She's dealing with things right now, bro. So, hey, man. Hey, hope wherever she at, man, she get better, man. But that's crazy right there.
Letting kindergartners get off on her 38 double D's.
Yeah.
Come on,
Kindergarten, though.
And you got a pistol in class, too?
I can see maybe middle school, high school, but come on, not kindergarten, man.
And you got a pistol in class.
That's ridiculous, man. Like, man, she did what, like 4 or 5 misdemeanors?
Already?
All at once, right? Yeah. Damn.
She's currently been held without bond, which I
You
can
think?
only imagine.
Yeah. That's crazy, bro, man. What we got next, man? That's crazy.
We got Florida Kush crazies. Cops catch Piff Puffer stuffing a loud pack in his butt doing the pullover while he was receiving some top off from a chick on the side.
Man, see, man, that's why you can't let these folks, the smuggling and all that. I think I can never understand why people want these drugs to begin with. Like, don't y'all realize when the drugs came from, man? Like, literally, like, these folks find, like, different cavities, no pun intended, you know what I'm saying, different cavities to hide stuff in, and, man, like, why would you even want to take that risk? Like, you could be smoking ass, basically.
Exactly.
Smoking ass, yeah, and then, dude was getting some brain also, some top.
Yeah.
But was he getting top with the drugs in his ass at the same time, though? That's
yes,
the
he was.
He was. Interesting. Okay. All right. That's kinky as hell, man. That's kinky as hell right there. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You got drugs in your ass, then, like, how can you concentrate? Like, how can you focus in on getting some dome, man? Like, that's crazy.
And while you driving and trying to evade the cops. Same thing.
I forgot he was driving. Man, this man's talented. He is talented, man. That's like extreme driving right there. That's stupid. Okay.
Mind you, folks, we're only 2 stories in tonight. 2 stories. This is the crap we already had for you. 2 stories.
Man, you were saying they wild, man. You said the stories are crazy.
Yeah, we're going to keep it that same theme. Wet and wild. Wisconsin 12-year-old girl suspended from school when principal mistakes a, quote, water snake for a sex toy.
Damn. Okay. they got suspended. So it wasn't a sex toy. It was an actual water snake.
It was a water snake. We thought it was a sex toy.
Oh man, have you seen some of these sex toys lately though, man? Like they get kind of wild now, man.
I haven't.
You know, dude. Hey man, I'm telling you, bro. Like I've seen some stuff, man. Like for instance, can we say anything? Can I say anything? Can I curse? It's okay.
You should say keep it with the regular. You know, I still gotta go by the FCC. So.
All right, just check it, man. All right, like for instance, like certain sex toys. Like I'm pretty sure you're probably aware of like the pocket vaginas. Have you seen those? I mean, yeah, Bob. Just think about it. You know, you walking around with a vagina in your pocket, and you know what I'm saying. So I can understand why somebody would see the water snake or whatever it was and mistake it for a sex toy, because there's some crazy ass, wild ass sex toys out there, man.
Very much so.
Absolutely. Now, yeah, I really want to go into detail about that pocket vagina, but like I said, I don't want to violate any FCC laws there. So we keep it moving, man.
Oh, we got what did we miss? We got Florida man arrested for eating pancakes in the middle of the street from a TV table while listening to Future. Mask off.
What's the problem? Is something wrong with that? You can't sit in the middle of the street and eat pancakes and listen to Mask Off. Mask Off is a great song, okay?
It's such a damn flute part.
Yeah, it's a great song. And Future, I think he'll be in concert here coming up next month or two. But, yeah, man, like, what's the problem? Why would you arrest somebody for that?
Especially in Florida, of all places. Why?
Yeah, of all places. Yeah, it's like everyday behavior. Yeah, it's nothing abnormal.
Exactly. I agree with you. We got athletes and hoes. We have ex-Oklahoma ballers pop for pimping prostitute pom-poms and cheerleaders on side streets throughout cities of Oklahoma, Stillwater, Norman, and Tulsa.
Wait a minute. So you said are these former? You said Oklahoma
football
players?
Yeah.
Like the Sooners. Okay.
Yeah. Pimping cheerleaders in Tulsa, Norman, and Stillwater.
Okay. All right. Hey, man, you know, they used to, back in the day, Oklahoma used to be one of them programs like University of Miami and all that, and, you know, some of the wild programs you can think of. Like, Oklahoma used to get in back in the day, man. You know what I'm saying? So I can see, you know, let's see who out there pimping, man. You know, I can see like the Brian Bosworth, you know, Joe Mixon, Sam Bradford, you know what I'm saying? Adrian Peterson, man. Yeah, they probably got hoes all across the state of Oklahoma, man.
Exactly. I'm right there with you. We have a Florida female college clique pop for trying to trade yams for dollars with undercover cops.
Trying to trade, like, actual candy yams?
Well, the white yams. Like, what Jeezy rapping about. The yams.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm with you now. I'm with you. Okay. Hey, man, you know, those yams, per se, you know, they can go a long way, but you got to be careful who you trying to sell them to, man. You know, there's a lot of undercovers out there, man. You know, and you know an undercover when you see one. Like, I can't see an undercover being that good where you think that he a real dope boy. Like, it's some type of sign, some type, you know what I'm saying, that they gonna give you, let you know they ain't legit, man.
Random calls or just random trying to be your friend, you should be like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm straight, bro. Yeah, man. Like,
if you don't know this person trying to be all buddy with you, they kind of know who you are off the rip, you probably need to run away.
Yeah, like, you know, they come up to you on the block and using your whole government name, you know what I'm saying? And you ain't never met them before in your life, man. Yeah, that's telltale time right there.
We have some naughty nightsticks. Off-duty NYPD detectives are pop fondling themselves in front of teen girls on the subway.
All right, so we got teen girls on the subway. And you said these are cops?
Off-duty NYPDs fondling themselves with teen girls on the subway.
Hey, man, New York's a dirty city, man. It's a dirty place. Like, and, you know, NYPD, of course, is known at times for being corrupt. You know, I can see that. Off-duty also. Yeah, kind of like, you know, it's like construction workers. You know what I'm saying? If they see a pretty girl walk by, they're going to do some food. inappropriate stuff, man. So I can see that happening. Yeah.
And we got a Florida man arrested after stealing from Walmart using the shopping cart as a getaway car.
You know what? I was surprised that more people haven't tried to do that. That's just like high or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They stealing something that the shopping cart is a getaway car there, man. Like, I would just love to see that actually go down. You know, how hilarious would that be, man?
And it ended with him getting splashed right into a dang light pole. It didn't go well for him. Because, of course, he had no direction. Like, if you're in the cart, my man, how are you directing the cart if you're inside the cart?
Yeah. Didn't think that part through. But that would be hilarious. I'll just record something like that, man. That'd be a great Facebook Live video.
Very much so. I definitely agree. And we got this one. Scattered, smothered, and covered. Alabama Waffle House employees are arrested after fighting and catching the fade in front of customers over their competing baby daddies, knocking them up at the same damn time.
Okay. All right, so we're at the Waffle House. I mean, Waffle House, it's known for fights to go down at those establishments. But so, yeah, these were two waitresses?
Yes.
Okay, and they were scrapping about the fact that they got the same baby daddy.
And they pay at the same damn time. Wow.
Interesting. Okay, this man, he's very fertile. His soldiers are definitely marching there to be able to accomplish that feat. Congratulations to him. But I mean, who hasn't seen a good Waffle House fight? Like, you haven't been to Waffle House until you've seen some fisticuffs. I mean, this is the way of life, man.
Exactly. I agree. Everyone you go to, there's always going to be something going down at Waffle House. Waffle House is one restaurant I know that has security, like at Waffle House. They have security.
Yeah, man, either it's going to be dirty or you're going to see somebody fight. One of the two.
Exactly. And here we go again, this theme. Florida nursing home worker arrested after posting videos on Snapchat of seniors having sex with each other while in private quarters.
Ooh. Seniors gone wild. Seniors got sex things out there?
Yes, using canes and, Atlantic cane and icy hot on each other. It was not pretty.
Oh, no. And the big, ugly beige bras and stuff. Yeah.
Yes, and I saw some very tired-looking vaginas. Looked like they was tired.
Oh, man. Don't tell me that, man. Don't tell me that, boss. That's crazy, bro. But, hey, man, old people gotta get it in too, man. I hope I get that age. I'm still, stroking or whatever, man. So, more power to them, man.
No doubt. We got Wisconsin teen getting arrested for stripping at Dunkin' Donuts. Asked dad to take pictures of her in handcuffs so she can post it on her Facebook page. Show her friends how, quote, gangster she is.
You know what? This is just a horrible job of parenting. I believe this poor child parents have failed her for this to happen. Like, how does it even get to that point? Like, so you stripping outside of Krispy Kreme, Dunkin' Donuts, like, and then your daddy there, and you want him to take pictures of you?
Yeah.
Like where did they go wrong? You know what I'm saying? At that point, man, like, bro, I mean, that couldn't be my daughter. First of all, she getting her ass beat, you know what I'm saying, for even, for just the thought of stripping, first of all. You going to strip outside Dunkin' Donuts, you know what I'm saying? So you getting some glazed and some tips at the same time, man. Like, what's up, man? What are we doing?
Exactly. Like, come on, this is crazy. And here we go. This is gonna throw you off, bro. I'm gonna go slow for you. Florida woman arrested after attempting to impregnate woman she smuggled from Mexico by only feeding her beans and syringe shooting her boyfriend's man milk into her to make her their surrogate by proxy.
Okay, it's a Lifetime movie. That's the next new Lifetime movie network flick that's coming out. Okay, all right. I can see it now. I can see the cast and everything. We need to go ahead and produce it, film boss, so we can get this off the ground. Like, this is something that's never been seen before. You know what I'm saying? Like, this has so many layers to it.
Yeah.
All right. So first of all, yeah. So did she kidnap the woman from Mexico?
Yeah, smuggled over from Mexico. Yeah.
Smuggled over from Mexico. All right. And then she's trying to get her pregnant by artificially inseminating her with her boyfriend, milk there. Okay.
And trying to fatten her up by only feeding her beans.
I forgot about the beans. Okay. Interesting. This is interesting, man. Y'all think we could definitely get this movie green lighted, man? Somebody produce it for us, dog. Like this, I think people will watch this, man.
This is a very layered movie. This can be a happy ending or a bad ending. We can make money off this, bro. This is a good story to make money off of, for sure.
Oh yeah, no doubt. I want to watch it. I'll pay to see it.
No doubt. We got trapping out the Quickie Mart. Arkansas store manager popped for slanging meth and pills from behind the register.
It's Arkansas. What else you want? What you expect him to do? We gotta know it's Arkansas. I mean, like if I went to a Quickie Mart or gas station in Arkansas, I'm expecting them to have some extra stuff they sell behind the counter. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not surprised it's Arkansas, man. Like, I'm sure they probably got all kinds of stuff that we don't know about behind the counter, man.
How the world changes across that bridge, right? Cross that bridge, man. The world just changes over there.
It really does. It really does, man. Like, the things that you think is normal, or things you think that is not normal, is normal over there, man.
We got Florida man arrested after being armed to the teeth with gun, machete, and ammo to rob Walmart after ex-lover who worked there got him fired after their fling ended.
See, that's why you don't have workplace relationships, man, because you might go crazy and think you Rambo and, show up at the job with camouflage and, machetes and guns like you ready to go to war. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be careful, man. You gotta be more careful who you mess with, all right? Like, you gotta be able to control it. Like, if you ain't that strong individual that can handle that situation like that. And then I bet you another thing, boss. I bet it was good, too. And that's why he went crazy like that, too. I bet it was good, man.
Oh, yeah. The chick looked very, very good. It'll be something that me and you would definitely like.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, see, good meow will definitely make you do some crazy things, man.
Exactly. And this also good D-Will, according to this story. We got Georgia daycare workers arrested after leaving kids in van while getting piped up.
Pipe it up. Hey, man, like, come on. I mean, everybody, like I said, everybody got to get it in. I understand that. But you got to put your priorities in place, man. Like, if you got kids, you can't leave the kids, lock them up, and, whatever type of weather conditions. Like, after the kids are gone, the parents pick up the kids.
Especially when daycare work with kids in the van after a field trip.
Oh, wow. Hey, man, like I said, you just got to, it's time and place for everything. Time and place for everything, man. Like, they could, even during the field trip or whatever, like, they could have found it's just time and place for everything to where you don't get caught, man.
Exactly. Ooh, his Florida man story is going to throw you off right here. Florida man arrested after learning the hard way that acute vaginitis does not mean that she has acute vagina after he's given a mouth infection after going down on a woman who told him she had acute vaginitis.
Okay, so my first question will be, what the hell is acute vaginitis? What is that?
A fancy way for a yeast infection or inflammation of the vagina. He thought she had acute vagina. He went down and he got that stuff and went off. And he went, bro, he hit her with a bath and he got a mouth infection. He hit her with a mouth back.
Damn, got to be more careful, man. Like, as soon as you said that, I was asked, first I was asked what it was. Then I'm going to Google it. And then once I see what it is, I'm going to cuss her ass out. I ain't going to hit her with no bat. But I'm going to let her know how I feel for her even thinking that I was about to go down there. And she got a cute vaginitis going on. And I'm going to come up with mouth sores and mouth looking like a salad, like, sourdough bread, you know what I'm saying? Nah, it ain't going down like that.
And the final one for you, this is you probably heard about this story. 3 Georgia crackheads are now in jail after causing the I-85 fire and collapse here in Atlanta and causing it to be shut down to June 15th.
This might be the most incredible story I've ever heard in my life, all right? Like, of course, it made world news about the bridge there collapsing. But who in a, wildest imagination would have thought that not only did somebody set fire to the bridge, but crackheads actually. How? How is that possible? Like, who even had the idea to think about, hey, let's go burn the bridge? Like, what? How did this happen?
How's that come to be one of your thoughts, like, for real?
Man, I need some answers, boss. I need answers, man.
Well, the answer is they claim they was getting high. They was so high they threw some fire on top of some carts, and the carts kind of got out of control, and it went, and the flames just went everywhere. Because of the fibers under the bridge. They store stuff under the bridge too, which I don't know why. But it got flammable stuff under the bridge, and it just went haywire. It was one thing leading to another thing,
Hey, well, call me ignorant, because I didn't know if fire could destroy a bridge. I did not know that, man. Like, I'm thinking of a bridge of that nature can withstand anything. I didn't know fire could break it down, man.
Nah, yeah. It surprised me, too. Like, thank God I live on the east side. Thank God for that. Decatur, West Greater.
I mean, because Atlanta traffic's already, horrible, but imagine that, man.
Yeah.
Like, a piece of bridge is gone, dog. Like, that's ridiculous, man.
Yes. All because 3 crackheads are getting high on the bridge.
Yikes.
That's what happened. Well, bro, I promised you a boss report is me crazy as hell tonight. What is your take on today's report, man?
Hey, man, that was probably the most top-heavy, crazy Bossman report. Like, the first couple of stories really just kind of blew my mind, dog. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't expecting that. Wasn't expecting it right off the bat, man. It was kind of like a lead-off home run, man.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, off the chain, man.
No doubt. Well, before you go, man, tell people about Clicks one more time, man. We need to go out there in Memphis and holler at you, see what you guys got going. Trust us records, 3 Kings out there, man.
No doubt, man. Got Clicks popping, man. I believe the Clicks in Atlanta also, if I'm not mistaken. But I got to double check that. But, man, we do our thing in Clicks every Saturday night, man, with the karaoke, here in Memphis and everything, man. So we got the world's greatest karaoke show going on in the city here at Clicks every Saturday night. Holler at your boy on Facebook, Jonathan C. Smith and all that good stuff, man. If you're in the city, you want to come through and check it out, man. And pretty soon, man, you trying to get back in the sports radio game, man. Trying to do some things with the big bad boss man as well, man. On sports radio stuff, dog. So trying to make some things happen, man. I might be in the A one day doing sports radio. You never know, man.
No doubt. We definitely hope so, folks. This has been possible right here on the Bossman Show.
And if you don't know, now you know.
For all your photo, video, and voiceover needs, check out the fine folks at Blueberry Productions. They will take good care of you. If you don't believe me, you can see for yourself. Check out their work at blueberryproductions.tv, the Facebook page, Blueberry Productions, also a Vimeo page, a YouTube page, and it's Blueberry, BLUBERRY, Prod on Twitter. Check them out today. Blueberry Productions, great people, great work, great service.
Fantasy football season is fast approaching, and if you're looking for an edge this season, you need to contact the guys at Draft Day Consultants. The concept is a simple one. Draft Day Consultants takes your requests and connects you with one of their trusted analysts, who then guide you through your draft. Whether you just need a sounding board on decisions, or if you need them to conduct your entire draft, Draft Day Consultants has you covered. Every one of their consultants has a proven track record of success, and have conducted hundreds, even thousands of mock drafts. Thanks to this year-round research and analysis, the guys at DDC have an unmatched understanding of player values. So gain an edge on your league mates this season by hitting up draftdayconsultants.com. That's www.draftdayconsultants.com. Now get after it, fantasy footballers.
Hip-hop fans, I got a great album for you. The debut album from Family Grind ENT, True Speech and 313 Fresh. We're going to give you 2 discs, 33 songs of pure, genuine hip-hop. Albums available on iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, illstreetrex.com, and streaming live right now on Rhapsody, Beats Music, Spotify, Xbox Music, Slacker Radio, and SoundCloud. Check them out today, True Speech and 313 Fresh, Family Grind ENT. Believe in it, get it.
Hello, my name is Travis Williams, President and CEO of Academics and Athletic Consulting, focusing on educating and empowering tomorrow's collegiate athletic leaders. My passion is for the education and genuine concern and care for today's student athlete. It's the centerpiece of my life's work. A college education, both in and out of the classroom, is a truly rewarding benefit. For more information on AAC, you can go to www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Once again, www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Or you can follow me on Facebook at Academics and Athletic Consulting, or Twitter at Coach TWill24, or Instagram Travis L. Williams 24. Or you can call me at 404-542-6079. Once again, AAC is very proud to partner with J.R. McHenry of the Bossman Radio Show, covering sports and entertainment across the country. Please tune in weekly for informative, entertaining, and expert analysis on today's sports and entertainment topics. Thank you.